About missions, and we're just going to start with where missions came from. And God came up with the idea of missions. In the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve sinned. What sin means is going against God's plan, just totally doing the opposite to what God said. God said to Adam and Eve, you don't take the fruit from a certain tree in the Garden of Eden. You can take any fruit, but not one fruit. And this fruit was from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And they actually took fruit from the tree. That's why God sent his only son Jesus into the world to die for everybody, so that anyone that believes in him and asks him to be their Lord and their Saviour can have everlasting life. The Bible tells us that. And that was God's mission, to actually send Jesus into the world to save anybody that believes in him. But this is where our mission is. If you're a Christian and you believe in Jesus, Jesus said to his followers to go into all the world and preach the gospel. There are many people in the world that don't know about Jesus. And if you're a Christian, it's your responsibility to be open about your faith. And Jesus wants us to have a heart for all the nations, not just our little Great Britain, but for all the world. Think about doing something for Jesus. First of all, maybe tell your friends and family what you believe. Ask God for good opportunities to share your faith with people. Jesus wants people to know about him all over the world as well. I'm going to tell you now how I got involved in Christian missions. I've been a Christian since I was 5 years old. That's when I asked Jesus into my heart. And ever since then, he's been just the biggest part of my life, and he's my God, and I love him. And that's when I asked Jesus into my heart. And then, about the age of 25, I decided to go on a short-term mission. So I went on a mission trip to Eastern Germany with a bunch of young people at the age of 25, and it changed my life. Our job was to go and tell people about the love of Jesus. From then on, God's used me in coordinating short-term missions all around the world, and we absolutely love it. And missions should be the main thing in your life. To live for Jesus, to love him, and to share the good news about Jesus to whoever you meet. This is your mission, and this is what God has got on your life. And if you put that first in sharing Jesus with people, he will just put everything else into place for you.